We're here again. Today, former President Donald Trump's lawyers met with special counsel Jack Smith pretty much all day long. We were on the edge of our seats here thinking, is this going to happen or not? We're reading leaks from left-wing sources saying Trump would be indicted and nothing. But it didn't, what it was is a huge distraction from Hunter's court appearance yesterday. That's what this was. Keep in mind, they're trying to indict Trump this time over January 6th for this.
I know that everyone here will soon be marching over to the Capitol building to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard.
Right. That sounds super insurrection-y to me. But this is nothing new from the left. In fact, this is the Democratic Playbook. Do whatever you can to stop Trump, villainize the MAGA movement, make us feel like terrible people. In 2015, Hillary rolled this out. She lied. She funneled, bought, and paid for information that was known to be false. They had to have known at the time about Donald Trump. Her political rival, too. They took it into the highest levels of our government through their channels with false information. Then, President Barack Obama's administration spied on Trump's political campaign. This is not up for debate, folks. This happened. The weaponized justice system then appointed special counsel Robert Mueller to look into false claims, known false claims, of Trump-Russian collusion. Mueller then spent over 40 million taxpayer dollars to dig into something that they almost certainly knew was a complete scam. And what Mueller found was a big fat nothing burger. They got some people on process crimes somewhere along the line, but didn't touch Trump. And if this wasn't enough for the Dems, Trump was impeached not once, but twice for some of the most ridiculous measures to ever hit the House floor. And now they're ramping it up with an indictment for his involvement in January 6th. What's the charge? Saying things Democrats don't like, of course. Trump wasn't even at the Capitol that day. He also told his supporters to march peacefully. You just heard it. He tweeted it, too, not once, but twice, calling on his supporters to remain peaceful. I have no idea what they're going to do in this indictment. He even called to support Capitol Police and law enforcement. How is this considered inciting anything? When you have leftists saying that you have to fight Trump at every turn. Look, Chuck Schumer, Maxine Waters, Nancy Pelosi, they've used fighting language against Trump and his supporters. Nothing. This pending indictment is weak. I'm talking super weak, and they know it. We all know why this is being done, though. It's just to take the focus off the fact that Hunter Biden was ordered to take a drug test and get a job. I know that's a really high bar for someone in the Biden family, but in that world, getting a real job, it's not really a thing. They have like almost $20 million taken in that we know about for zero product and zero skill. I mean, what's he going to be? An accountant? I don't know if Burisma's hiring right now, but what company would hire a crackhead that drives 172 miles an hour and takes a picture of himself in hotel rooms with hookers? What qualifications does he have? This will be the first time those qualifications are going to be put to the test. I'm anxious. We're going to put his resume up when we get it, too. It's going to be fantastic. Aside from that, there is a real chance that Hunter might actually go to jail, and rightfully so. This is a felony gun charge he's facing. And that the big guy will probably need to start answering some really serious questions, especially now. And what better way to distract the media with the national attention, especially ahead of Devin Archer's planned testimony to Congress about how tied in these foreign deals Joe Biden actually was, despite his claims to the contrary, obviously. Never spoke to him. Now he's not in business with him. They keep changing them. This is all pending indictment follows a super similar pattern. When things go bad for Joe, let's just go get Trump. Look at this. In March, Biden's approval rating dropped below 40%. His administration was floating air conditioner regulations, if you recall, and a radical trans shooter killed 6 people, 3 of whom were children. Then, on March 30th, miraculously, oh, there it is, DA Alvin Bragg charged Trump. In early June, Trump had a nearly 30-point lead over all of his Republican opponents. A poll showed independent voters were concerned with Biden's age, not to mention the newly announced candidacies of RFK Jr. and Cornel West. Then, wouldn't you know it? Here comes Jack Smith, unseals Trump indictment in the Mar-a-Lago documents case. Weird. Changed the news cycle. So this pretty much lines up. Last week, IRS whistleblowers delivered super damning testimony on, to Senator Grassley, releasing an FBI form in which a source alleged Joe Biden was involved in a foreign bribery scheme. And more bad polling numbers for the president, the current president versus President Trump. And combine that with Hunter's debacle yesterday, voila! Look, we got another grand jury. And maybe a third indictment. We don't know yet. We're still waiting. So here we are, waiting to see what abuse of the justice system we could come up with next.